minus 15 seconds.
Falcon 9 is configured for flight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Go.
Falcon 9 is on its way to delivering the Dragon spacecraft for its 14th commercial resupply services mission. Coming up in about 10 seconds, we have max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure. That's one of the highest stress states on the vehicle.
À tous de DDO, attention pour le décompte final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, top. Allumage du Vulcain. Allumage des EAP, décollage. La propulsion est nominale.
And right on time, as the DDO says all is normal on board, Ariane 5 began her mission, leaving the ground here in French Guiana with a roar of the engines, a lot of fire, and with 2 new satellites.
Paramètres bord sont normaux, la propulsion est nominale.
Everything okay on board, the DDO says. The 2 boosters are providing 90% of our thrust right now, propelling the launcher along her trajectory as she reaches into the open sky above the clouds at an ever higher velocity.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4.
Vehicle has
plus 5
lifted
seconds.
off from the first launch pad.
Liftoff normal.
Liftoff normal has been announced by the Range Operation Director.
R2 tracking.
P3 tracking.
R3 tracking.
P2 tracking.
PSLV-41 का प्रज्वलन सामान
First stage
गहन अंधकार
performance
में
normal.
साफ प्रतीत होती हुई उसकी दहन क्षमता
Air lift
और
strap-on
गर्जना
ignited.
Ground lead strap-on has been ignited. So as I was mentioning, we had the ignition of the solid core stage for strap-ons, which was followed by the ignition of the air lead strap-on at
25.
Status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go ArianeSpace 11.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We have ignition. 2, 1, and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket with ArianeSpace 11 from the United States Air Force.
Good chamber pressure across all 5 SRBs. PU's gone to closed loop control. Now passing 20 seconds into flight. Continue to see good pump speeds and injector pressures on the RD-180. 30 seconds in.
Stage 1 is at startup pressures.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Falcon 9 is configured for flight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition, liftoff.
Ground operators proceed to section 575. Flight report to procedure 3.70 post-launch flight operations.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
As you just saw, Falcon 9 has successfully cleared the pad and is now on its ascent with the TESS spacecraft in its fairing. Now coming up in about 15 minutes, you're going to hear the call out that Falcon 9 will have hit max Q. That stands for maximum aerodynamic pressure. That is the point at which the rocket is seeing its highest stresses on its ascent.
We are off. Rokot is hauling itself against the gravity of our planet. The first stage is pushing us away from Earth. We need a lot of firepower to do that.
T-minus 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. The liftoff of the Atlas V, launching the first interplanetary mission from the West Coast, and NASA's InSight, the first outer space robotic explorer to study the interior of Mars.
Controls, good. Check pressures and RPMs. Expect the dam at this point. RD-180 continues to look good at this point in the mission. Injector pressures, pump speeds, expected regions, extra ratio, controlling within expected parameters.
The RD-180 engine providing 860,000 pounds of thrust.
Vehicle body rates continue to look good.
Minus 15 seconds.
Falcon 9 is at flight pressures.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
And you saw Falcon 9 lift off in a beautifully clear shot there at 4:14 p.m. Eastern. At T plus 10 seconds, the
thrust vector control system.
Vehicle is supersonic.
Tilted Falcon to begin a pitch kick maneuver to get it going sideways. You just heard that we're going supersonic and we're about to go through max Q.
4、3、2、1，点火！
Mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Antares lifting off, going across the night sky, disappearing through some clouds quickly and coming quickly back into view. The first stage looking nominal or normal so far, lighting up the night sky there above Virginia. Orbital ATK's Antares on its way. Getting good performance calls, the attitude, the orientation of the rocket looking normal.
Flight tanks configured for flight.
15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vehicle pitching downrange.
Stage 1 props nominal.
GC copies, we'll go.
Plus 47 seconds into flight. Falcon 9 performing nominally. We're currently throttling down the 9 Merlin 1D engines on the first stage, preparing for the period of maximum dynamic pressure and going supersonic.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition. Liftoff.
Downrange. Stage 1 propulsion's nominal.
And there's the second umbilical tower now separating. We're 10 seconds,
Ignition,
10 seconds from launch.
oxygen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See the engines igniting there. And liftoff of Soyuz MS-09 carrying Serena Anand Chancellor, Sergei Prokopiev, and Alexander Gerst to the International Space Station for a 6-month stay to
Everything is nominal.
complete research on board the space station.
20 seconds
Good
nominal.
of us here on the Earth as well as in space.
We're fine.
30 seconds.
Beautiful.
Everything is nominal.
Still getting good views of the Soyuz as it pulls away from the launch pad in Baikonur.
Everything's
And launch
stable.
took place at 6:12 a.m. Central Time, right on schedule. Everything
50
going
seconds.
according to plan so far as the Soyuz delivers 930,000 pounds of thrust from its four
Everything is nominal.
boosters and single engine. The first stage of the Soyuz measures 68 feet in length and 24 feet in diameter, burning liquid fuel for the first
Pitch
2 minutes and
your
6 seconds of flight.
Roll. Everything's nominal.
全システム準備完了。7、6、5、4、3、2、メインエンジンスタート。0、SRBA 点火。リフト2、3、4、5、H-IIA ロケット739号機は平成30年6月12日午後7時10分。
T-minus 15 seconds.
Everything is go.
10, 9.
T-minus 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition and liftoff. The Falcon 9 rocket powers the Dragon spacecraft toward the International Space Station, laden with new research for the multinational crew.
Visual prop is nominal.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
At 1 minute, 5 seconds after liftoff, Falcon 9 reaches transonic speed. The vehicle will pass through the area of maximum aerodynamic pressure, or max Q, at 1 minute, 18 seconds after liftoff. This is the point
Power and telemetry nominal.
when mechanical stress on the rocket reaches its peak because of the rocket's velocity and resistance created by the Earth's atmosphere.
One minute into flight. Confirmation that the Falcon 9 is supersonic. As you can see, the contrail as the rocket passes through maximum dynamic pressure.
Vehicle has reached maximum dynamic pressure.
Just over 1 minute left in the flight of the first stage of the Falcon 9. At around 2 minutes 35 seconds into the flight, all 9 engines will sequentially shut down and you'll hear the call MECO, which is main engine cutoff.
MVAC engine 2.
The MVAC is the second stage Merlin vacuum engine. It's being chilled for its operation, which will get underway in a little bit more than 30 seconds. Standing by for main engine cutoff.
MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
MECO and stage separation confirmed. The first stage of the Falcon 9 rocket, having done its job, falls away from the second stage.
MVAC ignition.
MVAC ignition. The Merlin vacuum engine has ignited.
Stage 1 AFTS is saved.
The MVAC engine and the second stage will burn for about 6.5 minutes, bringing Dragon into low Earth orbit. The engine produces 210,000 pounds of thrust.
Vehicle is on a nominal trajectory.